So you've got yourself a Toro TimeCutter. It won't do nothing. Sound like you don't even have a battery in it, except for you turn the key on, you can hear the click back there at the carburetor solenoid. You try to start it, nothing. Let me show you what's wrong with it. The very first thing we want to do is put a voltmeter on the battery. Let's verify that we have 12 volts-ish, whatever it might be. In this case, we've got 12.56. Battery's fine. You know, on your Toro, normally you cut the key on, you'll hear it go, here, here. What that's doing is engaging and disengaging the parking brake. You need to go, here, or whatever, okay? It's not doing that. Again, you can hear the starter solenoid back here clicking. We know we got power through the system. What's wrong with it is the park brake module. The fun part is replacing the doggone thing. And before you replace it, you got to be able to move the machine. So I'm going to take you around here underneath and I'm going to show you how to fix it. And you can do it with it sitting on the ground, but I'm going to have to raise it up so that you can see what I'm doing. And when I took this one off the trailer, off the customer's trailer, I disconnected the park brake. I'll show you how to do that. Stick around. By the way, my wireless mic broke. I got a new one ordered, so I'm trying to talk loud enough so you can hear me. So bear with the noise on this video, or lack thereof, of my voice. Safety first, folks. Jack stands, car ramps, anything that'll hold this thing up, but be careful, be safe. Welcome back to Rayleigh's Small Engines. I'm T-Bone. Don't forget, click that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Leave a comment down below. Share these videos with your friends. All right, we're going under right here. You'll pull the washer, the washer, the clip, pull that rod off. Both sides. I'd already done it because I was under the trailer. And you can see this thing is no fun to get to. You got 4 screws coming in from the top and a wiring connector up there. So let's go take a look at that. From the top, this is going to be your wiring connector under here. 1 screw, 2 screws, and there's going to be 2 more back there. Yes, they are a booger bear to get to. The other thing we got to pay attention to is when we do this wire connector cover, they get corroded and the terminals will get messed up. That also causes a problem. I've seen them break off on the solenoids or brake modules. All right, now what we want to do is disconnect your negative battery cable. Always on a battery, disconnect your negative first, period. Leave your positive on. You've got no power anywhere without that ground. Now what you want to do is get under here with a screwdriver. And it's hard to do one-handed, obviously. See it pop right up. We want to get this cover off of here. There it is. It fell on the floor. So I took my blower nozzle and blew all the dirt out from around that thing. And you're not going to be able to see with me getting my hand in there, but we got to unplug that wiring harness. And then see that Phillips screw right back there to the left of the wiring harness. And there's another one hidden back on this side. See it up under there? Sorry about the shaky camera, folks. It's hard to film this stuff in these tight spaces. So I'm going to unplug this thing, and then we got to get some screws out. All right, I hope you guys can see. I'm going to push this little tab in, hook my finger here, and she's unplugged. All right, let's get these 4 screws out. Let's get the flashlight where I can see. Y'all not going to be able to see what I'm doing, but I showed you those screws. They're in plastic. Very, very coarse thread, couple turns. There's one. Yeah. And here she goes. Listen. Fell right on the floor. So that module's out, and now you've got to put it back on. By yourself, it is a pain in the butt, okay, folks? But you can disconnect your battery cable, your strap, these 2 bolts, and remove that bracket. And then you can reach your hand under there, hold it up while you get 2 screws tight or started, and then put your back 2 in. But I'm going to see if I can recruit some assistants. She's pretty too. Her name's Mrs. T. So you ever wonder what T-Bone does when I'm not working on lawnmowers? Go check out T-Bone After Hours. I'll put a link down in the description, maybe even pin it in the comments. Check out our other channel. You can see some camping videos. We did some boat work. There's going to be a lot of stuff being put on that channel. Everything but small engines. Go check it out and subscribe to that channel. So I've got Mrs. T down here helping, and what we're going to do, these new modules are not threaded, and what she's going to do is go ahead and start the screws and make some threads in there. That way it's easier when you go to put it up there. You're not forcing against yourself so hard. And by the way, that was Mrs. T's idea. Isn't she brilliant? All right, so I'm underneath and I'm putting the module up under here. Mrs. T is going to run these screws in.
To you. There you go. Right
Say
there.
hey to everyone, Mrs. T.
Hi, everyone. YouTube land. How are y'all doing? Leave it down in the comments. Tell me where you're from. I'd like to know where you're watching from.
Alright, you want me to do the back here? You got it, baby.
Might need the magnetic screwdriver for that.
I'll do the back ones. Thank you, love.
You're welcome.
Mrs. T said, magnetize it. I'll try to put a link down in the description for one of these things here. I can magnetize my screwdriver. You just, I don't know if you're supposed to wall it around like that, but it works. All right, so we can get the screw in the hole. Y'all can't see what I'm doing, but it's like playing Operation. Any of y'all old enough to remember that? That little game you're supposed to go out through and not touch nothing, or it goes or whatever the heck that thing did. I don't know. I wasn't ever much on playing games. I was always fixing broke stuff. It's fun to me. Love a little challenge. Mrs. T, thank you very much. That is one sweet woman. That is the love of my life, fellas. I'm going to tell you right now. Double tighten everything up. We're going to rehooky this up. There she is. Click. And just so you know, when I flip this thing off, I broke a little tab off right there. But it's still got this little on that side, so I'm going to snap it back in place. I may put a little E6000 down there. It'll be fine. Got a hand going in from each side. Get my wires. See if I can get this doggone thing back in there. Click. I'm sure y'all saw that. The cover is loose right there. I'm going to have to E6000 or something to get it back down there where it'll stay. There it is. I'll E6000 this thing with some glue, and it'll be fine. The main thing is to keep the water and dirt off of there. So now, what we need to do is get our rod. I can't see what I'm doing for watching the camera. Just like that. hook your rod back in, then a flat washer and a clip. I mean, this is tight under here. I should have jacked the doggone thing up a little higher, huh? Where's the hole? There it is. Just like that. Now I got to do the other side. Now they are both in. So with this thing sitting on the ground, you can sit and reach your arm under. You'll know what you're feeling for now to pop those clips, washers, and rods off, and that'll release your parking brake. Now let me show you what the parking brake looks like. Now those rods control right here, and what it does is lock into here. You don't want to force these machines to move with that parking brake locked, because something's going to give, and it's probably going to be this piece. I've replaced quite a few. So make sure you release it off that module before you try to roll this thing around. And you also have to release your hydros. Well, let's see what's going to happen, folks. Hook our battery back up. Probably need to take this apart and clean these terminals just because I can. This customer's been coming down here a long time. I try to do these little extra things for all my customers when they come down, just because it needs to be done. So here's the question: will it make noise? Y'all hear that? Let's get these lights out of the way. Try to light everything up for you guys so y'all can see what I'm doing. Get her off the jack stands. Safety first, folks. Safety first. I'm just making sure y'all can see me. Y'all think it'll start? Wee doggy! Guy lost his seat. That's rough on the butt. He lost it a couple years ago. He's been coming down here for a long time. Good customer. We appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Click that subscribe button. It's free. Give us a thumbs up. Share these videos with your friends. Don't forget, check out T-Bone After Hours. Go subscribe to that channel. We'll see you next time, folks. Wee dog, you got another one done. Woo.